Hello, 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 hello. Howdy folks. It's time for another Let Me Fix That For You. Before we get to it, a couple of things. I got a new hoodie. I love it. If you saw my mixing glass video, the day I put that up, I actually went by the thrift store and I found another mixing glass. It's kind of nice. It's very plain, but it's got this very dramatic spout. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Today's drink, let me fix that for you, comes from Nicholas Fiennes. I believe I'm saying that right, though I could be wrong. I don't know how to pronounce things. Nicholas Fiennes. He sent in a drink. It's called Black Chipotle. Before I get to the drink, let me just also say I really enjoy doing these Let Me Fix That For Yous. People have way different ideas than me about what's good in a drink. I really enjoy getting some new ideas, some things I never would have thought of. Anyway, it's really fun, and thanks for participating, Nicholas. So what's the drink? Black Chipotle. It is 1 1/3 ounce of tequila, 2/3 ounce of Mr. Black coffee liqueur, 1 ounce of Fresh Espresso, 1/3 ounce of agave nectar, and a bar spoon of Chipotle Tabasco. A few things about this. Nicholas, I believe, is in Australia, and it seems he's converted this from metric to ounces. I'm just going to do it in metric because I'm doing it in ounces. I don't have a 1/3 ounce measurer, but I do have this little beaker that I can measure milliliters in. So I'm going to switch it back. 40 mils tequila, 20 coffee liqueur, 30 espresso, 10 agave. That'll be a lot simpler. I don't know. I don't know if I can get metric jiggers. That would be kind of neat. I assume that in Europe and other places that aren't dumb America, that they got metric jiggers. How do I get metric jiggers? Okay, so a couple other issues with making this drink. I don't have Mr. Black coffee liqueur. It seems everyone has it these days. They had a big promotional push, and Steve the bartender did like a multi-week cocktail competition, which I couldn't enter because I didn't have the product. It's not available in my state, so I'm going to use a different bottle. I've got this. It's called Borghetti. It's an espresso liqueur. It's made by the same folks who make Fernet Branca. It's really good. My understanding is that Mr. Black is a not very sweet coffee liqueur, and that's what this is as well. It's not super sweet. It's a lot of coffee flavor. I also don't have an espresso machine, so I can't use Fresh Espresso, but what I will use is my cold brew concentrate. I'll put a link to the video of how to make cold brew concentrate. So instead of cold brew liqueur and espresso, I'm using espresso liqueur and cold brew. So hopefully that's a good compromise. Now, agave nectar I have, tequila I have, but I don't have Chipotle Tabasco. Now, Chipotle Tabasco is a flavor of Tabasco hot sauce. I'm not a big hot sauce person, but what I do have is Chipotle in Adobo that I made for actually a different Let Me Fix That For You video, the second one. I'll put a link to that as well if you want to learn how to make that. It's basically a spicy sort of sauce that we keep in the freezer for doing marinades and whatnot. But it's a spicy chipotle flavor. Should be another good substitution. All right, so let's mix it up. is I decided actually to put a little lemon spritz on top, just to brighten it up a little bit for fun. It's got a nice like little coffee foam on top. I really like the look of it. It looks like a cup of coffee almost. Wow. I really like that. Oh, it's spicy. It's like a spicy at the end. You get the tequila and a lot of coffee flavor. Tequila and coffee are really good together. I really like that a lot. And the spicy kick, it's really nice. Man, I'm trying to think of how to improve it. And I mean, it might be a lot of coffee. Do we need espresso and coffee liqueur? You could probably turn down the coffee and put in something else to sort of tweak the flavors, have an extra dimension. That might be a way to go. But it's sweet enough. Yeah, it's pretty good. I really like it. Good job. But I did think of a fun twist we can do. I'm going to introduce the concept of a Scaffa. I don't know if you've ever heard of a Scaffa, but it's basically a room temperature cocktail. You don't shake it on ice, you don't dilute it, you don't cool it down. Typically you build it in a glass. It'll have something bitter in it. Often there's a lot of things you can do whatever you want, basically. No rules. I'm going to leave a link to my favorite website, the Cocktail Virgin, Frederick Yarm's website. He's got a whole bunch of Scaffas on there you can explore if you like. Now, they aren't typically diluted, but you can dilute it if you want to. There's no reason not to. But what I decided to do for mine was basically keep it exactly the same, but instead of agave nectar, I'm using banana liqueur to sweeten it, because I'm adding a little dimension. Banana and coffee go great together. Banana and tequila. Chipotle. I also did, just for fun, is I'm serving this in a coffee cup. Now, the fun part about this is it sort of messes with your expectations. You're getting a cocktail, but it's not cold. You're drinking from a coffee cup, but it's not coffee, but it does taste like coffee. Anyway, I just thought that would be fun. I mean, it's basically the same drink with banana. Oh, and you don't need to shake or stir these, obviously, because you're not putting it on ice, but I did shake this one without ice, just to try and incorporate the adobo in there. Normally, a Scaffa I would just build in the glass, because, you're saving a step. You don't have to dilute it or stir it or anything. But for this, I decided to shake it just to incorporate my spiciness, which I think I did sort of to a large degree. It's pretty spicy. I mean, that's really fun. It's like a cold tequila coffee drink. Fun thing also about a Scaffa, like if you were going to a brunch and, you're the cocktail person that everyone looks to bring a cocktail, you could bring like a pre-batched Scaffa that's intended to be warm. You could just then, pour it out of a bottle that you brought into people's coffee cups. Done. Scaffas, what do you think of that? Anyway, Nicholas, that was a good drink. I really enjoy it. Maybe put some banana in it. That would be good. I think I approximated the drink pretty well. But you do what you gotta do with ingredients you got around. If you got a drink you want me to try and fix for you, put it down in the comments and I'll get to it eventually. In the meantime, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.